all the people who pretend that they care about anti-Semitism and the state of the Jewish people, what's something I have said since the beginning on RBN? Nothing made Jewish people more unsafe than Zionism, whether you like that fact or not. You had Jews, and this is stuff I'm learning more and more about. You had Orthodox Jews, a ton of Jewish people that spoke up against the Nakba and the Israeli apartheid state. And what happened to them? They was financially ruined. They was blacklisted. They was fired from their jobs. They was brutalized in Israel. Ever since the beginning of Israel, Jewish people who had a conscience, who did not want to go along with genocide, have been marginalized and attacked by the West and their capitalist proxies. Now you have anti-Jewish protesters on college campuses that Joe Biden wanted to stick the police state after. There's a blacklist flowing around. There's a ton of anti-Zionist Jewish people, I'm sure, that have been thrown on blacklists, saying we want to financially ruin these people. We don't want these people to get jobs because they speak out against Israel. So what happened? The state of Israel has ruined the lives of these Jewish people. For what? Simply standing up and saying that you guys are committing crimes not in our name. So once again, another example how just the existence of Israel and the ideology of Zionism leads to anti-Semitism. That alone is anti-Semitism. You have Israel. Is Joe Scarborough, are they worried about this? Is Diane Deutsch worried about this? Are the people who are worried about the rise of anti-Semitism and the violence against Jewish people, are they worried about this? Ever since the beginning of the genocide, you had Jewish people in Israel that have been protesting their own state, and they've been getting brutalized by the police. There's the footage I've been having on in the background, right? Isn't this violence against Jewish people? Oh, I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have Joe Scarborough. You're gonna have a bunch of Christians like Joe Biden in the Democratic Party. They're gonna tell us that these Jewish people, they're not the real Jews. So do you guys understand what's happening? You have evangelical Christians that are joining with fascist Zionist Jewish people to label Jewish people who are against genocide as fake Jews and label them as okay on committing violence against them. This is the ideology of Zionism. It is legit evil. You want to see this in real time? This is anti-Zionist Jews being told that they should be thrown in gas chambers. Am I making that up? I have to be making that up, right?
Hitler made a mistake. You should have been in the gas chamber. Too bad. But we're here and you're gonna go to hell.
So this old lady, I mean, she's old enough to see the Holocaust. Nigga, she was there when the Native Americans were genocided. She went to a bunch of Jewish people who were protesting the state of Israel, and she said that you guys need to be thrown in gas chambers. If anything in the world is anti-Semitic, it will be this, right? This anti-Semitism. I'm stunned, you guys see. I'm stunned. She said, if you guys couldn't hear it, she said Hitler made one big mistake. You guys should have been thrown in the gas chamber. What did I tell you guys earlier this week? Zionism is Nazism. They want to do exactly what the Nazis did. Here she is glorifying gas chambers. And Diane Deutsch, Joe Scarborough, Sean Hannity, and a bunch of evangelical Christians are going to cheer her on. These people who equate Israel and Zionism with anti-Semitism, like the entirety of the media is doing, they agree with her. They agree with them in the notion that these are fake Jewish people. So you have a Jewish Voice for Peace. You have all these organizations that have been standing up against the genocide because Zionism is fake. They are bastardizing Judaism, and they are. And I'm furious for these people because I'm furious at our Black mixed leadership. I'm furious at people who bastardize what racial struggle is, right? people who turn racial struggle into Democrat identity politics, that shit makes my blood boil. So I can only imagine what truly conscious Jewish people feel when evangelical Christians, and the worst among their religion, the Zionist Jews, are telling the people of conscience that they are the fakes. Beyond infuriating. Yeah, Joe Biden, a Christian, by the way, Kamala Harris, a Christian, their administration is trying to criminalize pro-Palestinian protests, go after students, a lot of them who are Jewish. You have Jewish young people protesting against Zionism, but Joe Biden, a Christian, is sticking the police state on these Jews. And people don't see why this is deeply problematic. You guys don't see why this is problematic? So let me play this video because this is one of the many Jewish people with conscience. This is a rabbi. Let me get her name. Let me put respect on her name. Rabbi Jessica Rosenberg. She interrupted Joe Biden. And look at what she had to say.
Mr. President, if you care about Jewish people, as a rabbi, I need you to call for a ceasefire right now.
Do you guys see the anger that they had at this rabbi? I want to play it again. Listen to the video. They was 100% okay with everything she had to say until she uttered the word ceasefire. She said, "I'm a rabbi," and they all know, okay, I'm interested. And then the second she says the word ceasefire, that's when she lost the entire room. You guys want to see these bloodthirsty, psychopathic liberals?
Mr. President, if you care about Jewish people, as a rabbi, I need you to call for a ceasefire right now.
You guys see the second that she lost the crowd? The second that she uttered the word ceasefire.
I need you to call for a ceasefire right now.
You can literally hear someone hissing at her like a bloodthirsty snake. Like a genocidal snake. They're literally hissing, "Hey, get away. We don't want to see the sunlight. The light is blinding our eyes. Hiss. Like snakes in the crowd, snakes in the grass. You can't make this up. These people think they are standing with Jewish people. They think I'm an anti-Semite. They think people who are against genocide and bombing babies are anti-Semites. But this is a rabbi, I should say. Sorry. This is a rabbi who they are denying a voice. You guys understand what's happening here? These are a bunch of Christians listening to a Christian speaker, and they are denying the right of a Jewish speaker, and they think they are speaking on behalf of the Jewish people. Listen to the hisses and the snakes. And people, once again, the dumb left, the majority report left, the rational national left, the Olayemi left, they believe that liberals are a friend. Like, the Bernie left hate us because they're like, man, you guys always go after liberals. You guys always go after liberals. Don't you know liberals is our good friend, our best friends? They are our closest enemies. No, liberals are evil. They are the scourge of humanity. They are the greatest they are the greatest purveyor of evil. And they get stuff done that conservatives and right-wingers couldn't ever dream of doing. Can you imagine the amount of progressives, including Bernie Sanders, and the people that would call for a ceasefire right now if Donald Trump was president instead of Joe Biden? One more time. Look, these are the people that people want us to coalition with. They would have criticisms of you if you organize with a conservative neighbor. But Black Power Media, for example, and Jackie, they want us to only march and organize with liberals. Like, how dare you say you want to organize with everybody? Don't you know we only organize with liberals? No, liberals are just as evil as conservatives. This is psychopath shit right here.
Mr. President, if you care about Jewish people, as a rabbi, I need you to call for a ceasefire right now. Mr. President, if you care.
Absolutely disgusting people. So this is the tweet, and it went quite viral. This is more anti-Zionist Jews calling this out.